Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, Love It or More. This is going to be your February 2022 forecast for Sun, Moon and Rising in Capricorn. You'll be happy to know that Mercury is in retrograde at the moment, but we start the month off in February. It will be going direct, it finishes retrograde around the 3rd of February. So Mercury retrograde is all about communications going astray, contracts and things, anything to do with technology or communications. There often tends to be mixed wires. It really is a period where you get blasts from the past, people returning back from the past into your life, or having to go back on details and tweak them and basically close business off, close off loose ends. So that's the period that we've been in. Now that is all coming to an end around about the 3rd of February. So after the 3rd of February, we can jump forward and start making plans and intentions for the future, because I think everyone, I noticed with the readings last month, the common thread was that a lot of people weren't quite ready to start the new year. Things were still in limbo, still in a transition phase. Okay, so hopefully that's some good news. Right, we'll start off with 20 seconds of the sound bowl just to tune into the energy. I'm going to try and keep this quite short and sweet because I know people don't really have that much time to be listening to my voice going on and on. What else do I need to say? Yes, energies are non-gender specific, and it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. All right, so, or like the video. I do appreciate it, and I do read all the comments. So there we go. Right, 20 seconds of the sound bowl. Deep breath in. Capricorn, right, let us see what February, I was going to say the month of love, but I don't really buy into that commercial Valentine's Day thing, but it did come up, so who knows what comes up for you. Right, I'm going to take jumpers out the pack. We'll be doing 3 rows. One, your current energy, then the next one will be any obstacles or challenges or anything that's unseen, and then we'll have an outcome. Okay, so can I just get one card for Capricorn's energy at present, please, for their highest good? Thank you. Abundance. Thank you very much. We like that. We like that. Okay. From the Moonology deck, we're going to see what is unseen to you at the moment, what is hidden, any challenges or obstacles for February 2022 for Capricorn, please. Just one card, please, for their highest good. Oh, we have 2, so I will have to take 2. Let me just fell on the floor. Look at the bigger picture and oh wow, it says, it's almost feeling like the same energy over here, really. Well, a similar vibe. Look at the bigger picture and show the world the real you. So it really is about that bird's eye view, zooming out to be able to know how you fit in. I mean, that's really, okay, I have to talk about this. That's basically where the whole reason for human experience is to, I think, therefore I am, in terms of trying to understand yourself, get to learn about yourself and what makes you tick, what triggers you, what brings the best out of you from a larger perspective within the collective and you uniquely within you. So in one case, it's kind of like zooming out and having that bird's eye view in order to know how you can really be your authentic true self. And often when we're in small communities or small closed, I mean, a lot of people are kind of really in smaller bubbles at the moment because of the whole pandemic. It does sometimes mean that we tend to blend or merge with our close surroundings. and we can be influenced by them quite a lot. Sorry, I've got the energy, I've got to try and put into words. So what happens is we kind of blend and we kind of merge with the people closely surrounding us, and that tends to sometimes take away a little bit of our authentic truth, what we aspire to become, because sometimes we are limited by the people close by us. So sometimes it is easier to zoom out to be able to know where you really fit in, because there is a vast array of a variety in the world, and there will be those in the world who are closely connected, like closely more in alignment with where our vibrations are, where our frequencies lie. So it might be a case of kind of having to zoom out to be able to jump forward into another sense of community or another sense of soul tribe, to be able to feel more of a vibrational match, and therefore bring out yourself more. Oh, okay. Right, let us see what the outcome is, and then we're going to go a little bit deeper. Can we get some advice or guidance for the outcome for Capricorn, please? Just one card for February 20th. Thank you. We have here Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle field. Okay, so again, it might be if you're feeling a little bit out of your comfort zone with having to kind of find a new soul tribe, it's basically saying you do have that protection, you do have that divine guidance helping you to navigate that. Let us get a major arcana for each section. Okay, so current energy for Capricorn, please. Just one card. Oh no, just one card, please. One card. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, we've got it then. We have Call, which is a judgment card. Okay, your current energy. We've got Transformation, which would be the Death card. Huge transformation coming up that's unseen to you at present. And the outcome is a Hierophant. Okay, so this can talk about higher, oh wow, yes, with the divine, the Council of Light over there. Reaching higher learning, spiritual ascension. This sometimes talks about organizations or rules and regulations, but we'll see how it pans out. I'm feeling more of a sort of spiritual blend of there, particularly because we've got this full moon in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is all about looking at the bigger picture, looking at that the big purpose to everything, you know, the whys and what fors. Okay, and then let us go a little bit deeper. Right, so with this Call card, with this Judgment card over here, number 20, it's really talking about things are coming to a point in your life at the moment where something's got to give. Okay, meaning that there is a decision that needs to be made, a judgment call that needs to be made, where whatever happens, things will never be the same again. Now, sometimes this could be a resurrection. This could be something from the past, if you've been experiencing that, coming back in. But it does mean that if it's returning or having a second chance at something, again, it will play out in a totally different timeline, totally different to what you have experienced, okay? But it does invite that huge judgment call. So there's a huge decision that's going to be made, and it could be to do with your sense of abundance. And when we talk about abundance, it's not just finance. It is about your happiness, fertility, everything blossoming, the abundance of time, the abundance of freedom. Bashar talks about abundance as the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it. Okay, so that doesn't always equate to finance. Sometimes it equates to having the time, the freedom to do something, the resources to do something. So there's a judgment call being made with regards to your sense of abundance. Now, the fact that abundance has turned up for you tells me that there is that vibration is circulating in your field at the moment. So that's really, really positive. Okay, it's not a lack card. There is, or it's looking at the great, looking at the positive, the glass half full, you know. So let us clarify a Call card, please. Why is a Call card here, please, for Capricorn? Thank you. 10 of Wands. Yes, you're reaching the end of a major cycle. Not major, Well, I know it's major because of the transformation card over here, but the 10 of Wands talks about carrying that final burden, that final responsibility, but being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So you're on the final stretch, you're on the home stretch. And it could be to do with work. We're going to clarify further, but it could be to do with work or project, anything that's involving your passion, your motivation, your drive forward, your action orientation forward, okay? And that solar plexus energy. What is a transformation, please? What's a transformation coming up for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Okay, we've got 7 of Swords and the Hangman. Oh, okay. So it could be that there's a huge... Feels like there's going to be, the 7 of Swords can sometimes talk about lying, cheating, stealing, that kind of deception card. Sometimes trying to sort of sneak away undetected. But then we've got the Hangman here as well. So it could be that what is unseen to you at the moment is perhaps it's going to be something that's coming to light, or where you have been misled. Let's just put it that way, misled. And then as a result of that, you're trying to look at it from a different perspective. You're trying to not be impulsive, but trying to suss it out from a different angle with that Hangman. Sometimes that takes a bit of time. But know this, that this feels like I'm feeling drawn to that call card there about that decision, a judgment call, moving into this area over here with when they show the real you start to see, okay, I'm no longer standing for that kind of behavior anymore. I'm no longer, particularly if we're talking about that sense of community or your bubble, there was something that's not quite working with me from a larger perspective, and so therefore I'm going to suss out the most, I want to say, compassionate way about transforming this completely forever. So let us look, we're going to clarify further, but let's look at the Hierophant. Thank you. Oh, very nice. 9 of Pentacles. You see, 9 of Pentacles all talks about having the resources, having that sense of abundance again, and with that Falcon, the foresight to know where you need to go. Now she normally, so traditionally with the other, with the Rider-Waite deck, the nine of Pentacles has 6 pentacles on one side of her. This is a different deck. And she has 3 pentacles that she's willing to give, okay? Meaning that she's giving from a place of abundance, okay? So she's not leaving herself high and dry. She's not giving everything, but she's keeping enough to keep her going, but she has an overspill, meaning she's able to help out after that. But it also talks about kind of that going solo, that independence. And when we talk about independence, it doesn't mean to say that you're leaving your partner and now you're doing, it's me against the world. It's not that energy at all. It's like accessing information from the subtle realms and putting it through into this kind of ascension where you are pulling out, it's like I feel like you're pulling out more resources from the energies around you, having made this huge transformation. So this transformation with the major arcanas are basically the way to look at them, predestined energies, okay? These are the energies, the currents of energies in your life that are going to come at you one way or another. The minor arcana is basically your day-to-day things, which are kind of temporary, where if you have the information about it, you can change it. Okay, so let us look a little bit further. That's a major as well, though, the Hanging Man. 10 of Wands. Can we clarify the 10 of Wands, please? Thank you. 9 of Pentacles again. Capricorn, you've got the abundance. I mean, let's face it, Pentacles are earth energy, right? Capricorn, I love you so much. My dad's a Capricorn. I know a lot of Capricorns. I'm Taurus. I get along with Capricorns. Capricorns are so hardworking, sometimes a little bit of a workaholic, but they know how to make things happen and tangible in the real world. They know how to apply themselves with hard work and see the physical, tangible results. And for you, it's coming up in money. It's coming up in physical resources as well. Because you've got the 9 of Pentacles twice. And that if you've been working on a project by yourself, hoping that you're going to be receiving, or if you're self-employed, you own your own business, that sort of thing, You are coming to the end of a cycle with that. Okay, there's a responsibility that needs to be addressed and taken care of and called upon. Okay, but you're coming to the end of it, and with that, you are going to find that you are even more resourceful and more, I want to say, powerful. Okay, as a result of that. Let us look at the Seven of Swords, please. Thank you. Page of Swords. Oh, okay, Six of Wands and Judgment card. So under this kind of a slightly deception card over here, we have Page of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Judgment card. Okay, so Judgment is coming up twice. Nine of Pentacles is coming up twice. So 100%, guys, this month, you have a decision that needs to be made, and it is ultimately for your sense of independence on a physical way and having all that abundance in terms of money, in terms of time, in terms of freedom to do what it is you want to do. Now, as it relates to this, you're going to get some, I do feel like this type of deceiving card or being misled card is somebody else. I do not feel like it's you. I feel like someone else is trying to pull, or has been pulling the wool over your eyes. I would say that it may not be intentional. Sometimes people can't help themselves, but what it feels like, you're going to be getting some information, some communication coming in. I would say probably after that Mercury retrograde. So as we move into that first week of February, information is coming in, because the Page of Swords sometimes can be kind of bad news, delays and all the rest of it. But I do feel like you are departing from it. And because you've made a judgment call on this, you've decided, you've seen it for what it is, it's been revealed to you, okay, and now you're moving on, and things will never be the same again. Okay, so it's very, very positive. So when this does come to light, then it's really calling you, it's really asking you to make a change once and for all. But because we've got the major arcana here of that transformation card, I feel like it's happening anyway. So in a way, you kind of have no choice. It's like, you would put up with a lot of BS for quite a while until someone just steps over that boundary, they step over the line, and you can no longer go back. So this is the thing that's kind of really pushing you forward more into that Nine of Pentacles energy. Thank you. For the Hangman, the Chariot, yes, makes sense, because we've got, my head is tingling. Okay, so with this Six of Wands, that departure, and people kind of saluting you, cheering you on, saying well done for recognizing that, well done for understanding it, and now being able to move on. It is very similar to the Chariot card, which is also a major arcana, which talks about victory, triumph, and rushing forward. And now on your road, you're now on your road to show the world the real you, because you see the bigger picture now. All right, and that is why that transformation is there. And all of a sudden, the information has been revealed to you. You're seeing it as a full picture, and you're no longer going to put up with it. Okay, so you spend a bit of time trying to suss it out from all angles to ensure that you have all your ducks in a row, you have all the facts and the figures, and then as you do so with the Hangman, then you are charging forward victoriously. Okay, and I feel like there's a bit of a lag there, and then all of a sudden, once you've really sat with it, once you've really kind of fused it into your body and your mind and your heart, then you're rushing forward. Nine of Pentacles, please. Let me clarify for Capricorn. Thank you. Three of Cups. Right. Okay. So celebration, coming together, reunion, reuniting. I do feel, because this feels fairly spiritual, this aspect over here. So not only are you getting the right guidance, spiritually speaking, it feels to me like, this feels like your okay, don't laugh at me, but it feels like your spirit guides are going, yes, well done, you've done it, woohoo. Okay, because they're kind of helping you and guiding you. with that spiritual ascension. Also, what is happening here is as you depart this situation, where there has been some misleading information, okay, and misleading states of affairs, right? And as you transform out of that, you move into this Hierophant, which if we place that, so we've got the spiritual aspect of it, okay, and in the physical, the kind of the tangible earthly aspect of it, what you're doing is you're finding a way to become independently, financially independent, and almost maybe even with your own business, but kind of like within the structures as they are. So if we know that the government and society places many rules and regulations on our forward growth, okay, it's to try and keep everyone in line, right? Keep a sense of order about things. But some of these systems are corrupt, as we know, and some of these systems just kind of don't work with us, or don't work for us, or with us. Yeah, interesting, that plopped out. So you're finding a way of navigating those energies and finding your own sense of independence within those structures. Okay, so it's almost like you're splitting from it, but in a way that is not, it's kind of like knowing the game and playing it by the rules, but finding your own rules within it. It's like not bending the rules, it's like using your knowledge of how the bigger picture really works and how you can benefit from it in a way that's celebratory, in a way that's going to really kind of bring that heart space back into that three of cups, that catalyst energy, you know, that creative energy. I do feel that all of this wonderful energy over here, I feel like it's been a long time coming, you know, and this is really positive. As this happens, really tap into your intuition at this time, because you do have those guidance that's coming from spirit. And the best way to think about that is intuition is always that flash pull. How can I say it? So either a thought, a feeling, an impulse, right, that seems to come out of nowhere, and it comes as a flash, and if you don't catch it quick, you forget about it, and then your logical mind sets in, and then you try and do it the other way, right? So try and be aware of those initial impulses that you feel, because chances are it's your spirit guides or your higher self sending you information to navigate which way to go. Okay, so they are giving you help. So look out for signs and synchronicities, because I feel like that is really supporting at this time with that council light. All right, so Capricorn, it's exciting, really exciting, huge change for the better, okay? And you are really filling in with abundance here, and it is supported by spirit. So I wish you all the best for February. It looks really good, and yeah, I'll see you next month. Okay, bye.